Greetings, everyone. My name is Mark Millward, the Connecticut representative for the Institute of Caribbean Studies. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to Smart Island Caribbean, which is our Smart Futures Island Conference Center in a virtual environment. It is an amazing virtual software for the post-COVID-19 environment that enables virtual conference attendees to attend the conference, interact with the attendees, and move about the conference attending workshops, viewing presentations, and even making presentations at the conference using an avatar that is assigned to you upon registering for the conference. This year, ICS will hold the legislative portion of the June program on the Zoom network, June 22nd through June 26th, which covers the engagement of the Jamaican and Caribbean diasporas with the U.S. State Department relative to H.R. 4939, the U.S. Caribbean Strategic Engagement Act. Here is where the diaspora engages with our elected officials to advocate for the H.R. 4939 pillars, the Jamaica Stock Exchange, and Jamaica's #1 investment project, the Jamaica Logistics Hub, for which Prime Minister Holness does support Lean Six Sigma training along with UTEC and UCC. Enjoy the demo, but first, here's a reminder from Dr. Claire Nelson what National Caribbean American Heritage Month is all about.
America is a nation of immigrants. Now plenty of people only thinking about Rihanna and Nicki and all them young people. But long before that, we've been coming to this country and helping make this country move towards the best democracy. Did you know that the first black person who published a newspaper was a Jamaican? Yes, John Russwurm. And did you know that Chicago, a Haitian American, helped to make Chicago what it is? So it's enough of us that help make this country great. So celebrate June as National Caribbean American Heritage Month and celebrate it with pride.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to move the slides, the video faster. So this is basically some screenshots from the island. As Dr. said, this is a private island. So once the attendants register for this event, they go directly and only to this venue. So this is a venue with different spaces where we have in rooms for meetings. We have open spaces for cafes or for concerts and music to do networking. We also have this hall for exhibitors. We have these rooms for webinars or presentations. We can use these rooms also for mentoring sessions, tech talks, and also we have the auditorium, which is the main space. This is another space for tech talks. As you can see, you can sit over here and you can discuss a topic or have a mentoring session or do a presentation. So this is the auditorium. If you can see here, we can live stream sessions directly from YouTube or Zoom or WebEx. This is another open space areas. We can have actually picnics here where attendees can meet each other and talk. Okay, so basically that's the screenshots. Okay, so this is Second Life platform. If you can see right now, it's a little dark because it's nighttime over here in the island. So this is me walking That's how, to go to Second Life, you have to create your own avatar. It's a very easy process. You just have to register. You just have to find the best fit avatar for you that you identify and start using it. This is a venue that I mentioned in the screenshot. So you can move, you can jump, you can fly. Here are one of the venues, right? So we can have talks here. We can live stream on these screens.
I see
We
a
can
white
put
and black
video.
and I see a white and blue and red flag. That's
I'm going to try to find Stephen here because I know he's here.
Yeah, I'm right in the center.
Okay,
I was going to walk up with you to the to the
auditorium.
auditorium. Yeah.
Yeah, we can go to the auditorium. This is one of the halls that I mentioned. I'm going now to the auditorium. I think I saw him.
Yeah, you did. There I am. Hello.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to mute myself on this computer because I want them to hear me through the.
So here is Stephen. This is basically the venue. It is the map of the venue, that how it looks like. And if you can see my screen, you can see these buttons here. So I can chat with him here, or also I can speak. So when you have another avatar, you can use your own voice and just talking like we are doing right now on Zoom. So I'm not going to speak with him because I have the mic on my laptop with you. I can meet more people. I can change my profile and some other controls. Can we go to the auditorium, Stephen? Where are you? Oh, I lost you.
He probably flew there.
Yeah. You know, the auditorium is in the other side. I just forgot.
No, I walked up there, so I tried to
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
come with me.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you're below me.
Yes, because I need to take the stairs.
Okay.
Find our way around. How do we find our way around?
Here.
We're gonna have to some signs.
Yes.
Well, actually, stop there. Stop there, dear Nira. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Turn around. I'm just going to show you to the gentleman that just said, "How do we find our way around?"
Ah.
Turn around. Okay. If you go closer there, that's actually a 3D map of the whole island. And that actually
Yes.
tells you where you are and where to go. But we can still put signs up. That's not a problem.
Yes, we can put some. This is a map, right? But
Yeah.
over here, where you land, we can put some signs.
We can put signs saying, go to right to the auditorium, go left to the meeting place, go here for the tech.
Or an arrow is identifying what it is. An arrow to the meeting room, an arrow to, to the.
Yeah, no, but also we have host. We have another avatars that welcome the attendance, saying welcome to this event, and they can take you to the places that you need to go and also guide you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have some hosts like in real events when you walk into the convention center, somebody greeting you. So it's basically the same. We're going to have avatars greeting you and telling you what to do, where to go, what is happening at that time, what you can do.
Quick question.
I'm having to run to catch up to you.
Well, while you're walking, let me ask you a question. Is it against the law to have somebody under 18 on Second Life?
No, because this is going to be a private event.
Okay, I'm asking because Chris was on the phone. He mentors boys when they're under 18. So I want to make sure that he could invite them to attend the hackathon.
I do believe that Second Life has a policy that if they're under 16, they're usually accompanied by a responsible adult.
Yes, that's the case.
That's the
And
case.
because this is a private event, we are going to allow minors and of course elders with registration. So
Great.
this is not open to the public. Yeah.
So watch me. I'm going to go past you and go down here.
Oh, okay.
I'll stop running because I want to go on to, I want to show them how to go up there. So look, I'm here, I'm joining, and now I think I'm going to sit over here. So now I'm sitting down watching the presentation.
Over here.
Will obviously be live and obviously will be with the avatar. So
Yeah, for example, if someone wants to present, but the person doesn't want to do an avatar and they want to do a real live stream presentation, we can pull the video here and I can see Dr. Claire talking from her computer with her real face, giving a message or a presentation if she doesn't want to do a presentation as an avatar. So
you
that
can
is no
also
problem.
do it with both. So
Yes.
I'm going to go up here and I'm going to walk up onto the stage. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to face the audience. And now you can see me on the stage there. So actually, and when you get closer, you obviously see more as well. As I'm speaking, the avatar, my facial features move and you can see me talk. So you can, if you want to, you can have the avatar there talking as well as the screen. So in other words, you can have both talking simultaneously, because as I'm talking right now, if you're in Second Life, you hear me. You actually hear my voice, you hear me talking, and obviously you can have the screen as well, because the screen will be going live and simultaneous. It's completely up to you. Some people like doing it that way, and other people don't.
Are there some technical requirements from the device you need to engage with Second Life?
Yeah, there are some technical requirements, but they're not outrageous.
Okay, all right.
So, for instance, I mean, you can do it on obviously laptop. You can certainly do it on a desktop. We can provide that information to you. It cannot, unfortunately, be done with a smartphone, because the smartphone just does not have the capability to do this.
Okay.
It's quite sophisticated. And even though this, and just ladies and gentlemen, let me let you know that I am in your age bracket, because I can see everyone. I know. I know.
Well, some of us anyway. Mine and Chris and Mark. Not Jacinta as a baby.
Okay. But all right. Then
Not Jacinta as a baby.
Okay.
Baby doctor.
So what I'm trying to say is, even for us older people, this is really simple. When I started doing this last year with Deanira 4 events, yes, you can have fun, and that's the whole idea. You can have fun, but it's also for serious events. It's for serious events, and it's for serious people as well.
Stephen.
Stephen. That's me.
If you're there doing a presentation and the screen, can I do a PowerPoint on the screen? How do I do that?
Yes, you can do a PowerPoint. You can do a live presentation. You can do a panel. So for instance, in a way, we're like a panel right now, except nobody else is listening to us except us. So you could certainly do that, not a problem. Because what happens here is this links in with the platforms that Deanira spoke to you about, which was, you know, like Cisco, obviously, and Zoom. They're the 2 major ones, and they link very nicely on there. I see that Deanira is about to join me on the stage. And of course, you can be really outrageous on the stage. You know, I can sort of move forward here, and, you know, now I've had enough. So I'm just going to, I'm just going to jump right off. I'm not even going to go down the stairs anymore. I just jumped right off. You know, I'm just being a little silly here.
You don't want the speaker jumping, right? So
yeah, well, I'm just saying, but you want to have some fun. That's all.
All right. So Stefan, if I want to do a PowerPoint, how do I see the screen? I mean, am I good? Because I'm not seeing it too well.
Well, no,
You know what? And I'm sorry because the technical project manager is supposed to be with us today.